Hi, and welcome to SAS TV. My name is Belinda Bez, and this is Moons. This is a 1 month reading. They know who they're for. The reading, the name of the reading should sound familiar. God bless, and I cannot wait to see the new you. Libra Live is loading. You know, it takes me a long. If I don't find something that I'm looking for, I'll go ahead and batch something up quick. Um, this probably, I'm not sure though. This probably will be the last week that I will be doing webcam. And from there, we're working on the streaming and whatever we need to go ahead and get that going. I think that has a little bit longevity in it. And I wouldn't have to worry about hackers and all of that right there. Okay. That's just the best way to do it to get the ninjas out your business. Okay. So this is what's going. God bless ya. I do see income coming in for you. You're gonna be getting some messages about income. So whatever plan that you had to move to the next level in property matters, it does show that you need to take a pause in it and rethink things. I still see a situation here that you are looking at with a sad eye. Now, something that you're thinking about that you're gonna have to do, that's on you if you would like to do that. When it comes down to changes and things that's gonna come up, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 days where you may have to sit back and rethink something, and then you're going to go ahead and move on to money. You see that there's some type of stop to income right here. But the thing about it is, maybe you're looking for a job, or maybe you're looking for something to come in. It's probably going to come in 2 or 3 or this is like something that you want to come in, and this is like something that is going to come in, but right now you're thinking that things are not going to change in the situation when it comes down to income, but you're going to see really quick that that's going to turn around. Something's going to enable you to move on when it comes down to career and some type of invites. Right here, it is talking about being very clear about what you're going to end. You're going to be totally ending 2 things in this upcoming time frame. There's going to be a little bit of worry about work. It does show the top of the month where there's going to be extra income coming in that's going to solidify you. But then instead of being thankful, you start thinking about what the next one is coming in because you're letting your mind run. Just letting your mind run and just letting it think. Everyone's doing it at this time. So I do see separation here. And I do see when it comes down to work, there's some type of surprise. I don't know what's going on with work, but it looks like maybe they said something to you guys about something and then they stopped it, which is going to which is going to kind of slow things down for you. But if you just stay in your higher mind and stay in the mind frame of where you were before you got to this point, I'm talking about Corona and everyone having to work from home and everyone having to kind of do things a little bit differently. Nothing has changed. They just told you to stay in the house. So you have to come up with your plan B. You just can't sit there and let your mind run. You have to stay active and you have to stay doing things. Okay. Now I do see some happiness coming out of that situation. Really, really, really good for you. I do see some type of invites, some type of changes. Somebody may offer you to work something else, but they're going to tell you that it's temporary and you're not going to go after it. But I said invite, and you may walk away from it because it ain't paying you enough. But then it brings you back to your disappointments and you kind of neglect those things. And then you just start to go after a little bit of what you think you ought to not go after when it comes down to a career. You kind of maybe going to, maybe I take that, maybe I won't. But there is 2 or 3 endings here. Here and one every bit of those endings have everything to do with how you was thinking at the time. So make sure whatever this is that you are thinking about, that you are able to be responsible for turning your back on endings and losses. Make sure you are sure about that, because here it shows that how fast you're going to move in, and you may have to go back and look at it. You may have to go back and look at how you were feeling when you were making decisions. You may have to go back and look at the whole entire situation. Rethinking swings and rethinking things that have happened to you as a result of others' childishness. It talks about sitting off for 3 days, 1, 2, 3, and that's when you may separate yourself from what you know to be possible. What happens if I can? What happens if you're going to do that for like 3 days. Money's on the table for you, but you're going to be doing some saving. And things are going to kind of merge for you like this, like a DNA. They're going to merge for you. And in that merge, it's just a little emotional time here. I'm going to move on from that because I don't do love, but it's also talking about you thinking about your property matters here, okay? And some of these things that were going on in your property, around your property, in your property, outside of your property, you are really going to be putting those things to the past. I also see here that property is coming up here. If whatever's going on with income that was allowing you to do what you were going to do anyway as far as moving, I say don't stop it. The reason I say don't stop it, because what happens after this point is when you start thinking, you push your own self down. And then you start letting other things come in that were already at a zero. Those things been over anyway. So you're going to let those affect what kind of move you want to make to the next. I say stay on track, and whatever's on your mind, you're going to have to either say yes, no, or take an action. Yes, no, I can't tell you what to do. It's yes, no, or an action, because these things have to continue to move. The only thing that's stopping you is how you are thinking. Remember, before you got to this point, everything was kind of in motion. You were in control. You are still in control. The only difference in between then and now is they telling you to stay in. So you still have to continue to do what you do. You still keep your gladness. You still keep your hyperactiveness. You still keep your life going. Just find something to incorporate into your everyday life that's going to keep you active, to keep your mind running positive. My name is Belinda Bess. God bless you. And I cannot wait to see the new you.